This is the part that you've all been wishing was over with. I have never done anything like this before, so you'll have to stick with me a little bit as we go through this. Marilyn and I were in San Antonio the first week in April, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think so. Anyway, we flew into the San Antonio airport. We had a friend from our car club that now lives in San Antonio, and that was one of the reasons we went. But we flew into the airport, and we got our luggage, and we went out to the line of people who were waiting to get their cab, and we got in this cab, and he takes off, and we told him that we were going to La Cascadia, Wyndham property, and he seemed to know what we were saying, so that was a good sign, except kind of noticed as he got going that I didn't think he was kind of going the right direction. I kind of knew, we needed to go south from the airport, and it didn't seem to me like we were going south. And so I reached over and I tapped him on the shoulder, and he jumped about a foot and lost control of the car and drove off the side of the road. We ended up in a bunch of bushes. We got out of the car, and I came around to him and I said, "Gee, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I started you." And he says, "That's okay. This is the first day on the job." He says, "The last 20 years I drove a hearse." Everybody's got favorite animals, don't they? Who has a favorite animal? What is your favorite animal, Heather?
Elephant.
That isn't what I thought you were going to say. An elephant. What's your favorite animal? An armadillo. Wow. Who else has a favorite animal? Everybody.
Squirrel.
A squirrel. I would figure that one. They like to collect the nuts, right? Julie? A what? A manatee. Boy, we're getting all kinds of weird animals here. You're messing up my game here. Who else has a favorite animal? Ava, what is your favorite animal?
Clearly a dog.
Huh? What's your favorite animal? Huh? A monkey.
Dollar on the note talking about monkey store.
Heather or Lisa, what's your favorite animal?
Cougar.
A cougar. Man, we're not hitting any of the obvious ones, are we? Whoever else has a favorite animal?
Horses.
A what?
Horses.
Horses. Great big horses. I think a lot of people love horses.
Dogs.
Dogs. Yeah, everybody. I thought that was what everybody was going to say first, because everybody has dogs. Anybody else?
Camel.
A camel. Favorite. Why do you like? Well, I won't answer that. Cats? Oh yeah, so many cats, so few recipes. You know what my favorite animal is?
What?
Chickens. I love fried chicken.
Yeah.
This is a family reunion, so I was at a family reunion not too long ago, and boy, they had some good desserts out there, and went over and had this piece of pie. And Emma came up and said, "How do you like my cherry pie?" I said, "Oh, your pie is really, really good." I said, "Well, how do you like the crust?" He said, "Well," he says, "that's the nicest looking crust I've ever seen. In fact," he says, "I haven't even tasted the crust yet. It's just so pretty." He says, How do you make your pies and make that look so good?" And she says, "Well," she's like, I get the filling all ready," she says, "and then I roll out the dough, and then I put the dough down in the pan, and then," she says, "to get that nice looking around the edges, I take out my false teeth and I just go." Names. Don't ever names just fascinate you? Boy, there are some just really interesting people out there with really interesting names. CNN's got Wolf Blitzer. Fox has got Shepard Smith. They didn't want kids, they wanted animals.
Yeah.
What about politicians? Gingrich has got a newt. Many years ago down in Arkansas, they had a governor named Fob James. What kind of a parent would name their little baby Fob? Can you just picture it? "Oh, he's such a cute little baby. Let's name him Fob." Many years ago down south, there's a family named their son Odd. All through grade school, high school, and college, everybody ridiculed him, teased him, gave him a bad time about his name being Odd. Grew up, got married, had a family. Even in his job, people would tease him about his name. He's getting older and older, and pretty soon he called his wife together there one day and said, "You know, I've always hated my name. He says, when I die," he says, "I don't want you to put my name on the gravestone." He says, "Just put the dates," and says, "That's it. Then people will finally quit making fun of me." So a few years later, he did die, and she called their family in, the kids in, and said, "Your dad had told me he always hated this." And his name, and they didn't want it on the tombstone, so they didn't. But the tombstone had born, the date, dash, died, and the date. And even today, people go by his tombstone and they say, "Oh, how interesting. Isn't that odd?"
That's an
Or
art.
I must not have heard that. I must not have heard that.
Okay, this is got to be the all-time. A lot of songs, and we sing a lot of songs, and our family's involved in a lot of songs. A few years ago, we went to Nashville, and it was kind of a quirk that we ended up going to Nashville. We had some timeshare to use, and it was one of the places that still had availability by the time we got around to making up our minds. So, went to Nashville, and we really had a great time. But the place is just running over with people with music. Every place you go, there's live music. I don't think a disc jockey could make a living there. They've been run out of town. It's just amazing. Another way that these people go is they try to write some music. And boy, I'll tell you, some of them shouldn't be writing music. So I got to read this because I can never remember all of these. These are some songs. How can I miss you when you won't go away? If the phone doesn't ring, you'll know it's me. When you leave, walk out backwards so I think you're coming in. If I'd shot you when I wanted to, I'd be out by now.
That sounds like
If you won't find somebody, if you won't leave me alone, I'll find somebody that will.
Please.
Sorry I made you cry, but at least your face is cleaner. Take me out to the cornfield, honey, and I'll kiss you between the ears. These are real songs. All the oil's in Texas, but the dipsticks are in D.C.
Yeah. Amen.
My all-time favorite unusual song. This is kind of romantic, so man, you might want to kind of reach over and take the lady's hand that's sitting next to you, if she's your wife that is, or maybe during the song you want to kind of reach over and put your arm around her and say, "This is from you, from me to you." It goes like this. You ask me if I loved you, and if my love is true. Well, if I were a rich man, here is what I'll do. I'd buy you a diamond ring, a new fur coat or two. If my nose was running money, honey, I'd blow it all on you. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. I'd buy you a Cadillac, a new Mercedes too. I'd build you a mansion up on that mountain top. If my nose was running money, but honey, it's not. If my nose was running money, you'd have anything you please. Anytime you wanted cash, all I'd have to do is sneeze. Honey, you'd win the lottery when I had the cold or flu. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you. It's a booger of a problem I've got. I wish my nose was running money, but it's not. I'll buy you a diamond ring, a new fur coat or two. If my nose was running money, I'd blow it all on you.